Hello, welcome to the Akira Furball studio. Just a quick video to run through making a mesh grid with holes in from a plane. So to start off, we're going to add mesh plane. We need to subdivide this to actually create the grid that we're going to turn into the geometry. So press tab to go into edit mode, or select it up here, and 3 for face select, or again select that up here. Now select the face of the plane and right click and press subdivide. Now in this pop-up that comes up down here, we can change the number of cuts to 10. So that's going to create a 10 by 10 grid, wireframe grid there. And we'll convert that into a 3D geometry using a modifier. So press tab to go back into object mode, or again select it up here. Go over to your properties panels and select modifiers, add a modifier, search wireframe, and add the wireframe modifier. And there we go. As you can see, that's created the 3D geometry from the grid. You can change the thickness of the wires here. If you hold shift, you can drag this and it moves slower, so you can be a bit more accurate. I'm just going to increase it a little bit. As you can see, it's a full 3D object now. It's the same top and bottom. This red around the outside is because I always have face normals selected, so it always shows the face normals, but I have my theme set to not show the ones that are correct, so I just get the reverse ones in red. If you select the boundary in the modifier, it will fill that boundary in like the rest of the grid. Depending on what you're intending to do with this grid, you may want that boundary or not. Replace original will replace the original plane with this wireframe grid. If you turn the replace original off, it'll keep the original plane, and the wireframe grid will be positioned half and half above and below it. Because we're wanting holes, we don't want to keep the original. But if at some point you do need to keep the original, that is something you want to do, the offset determines how far above or below that original plane your new geometry appears. So you can lower the grid down to below the plane, or fully above the plane, or anywhere in between. So we'll just put that back to 0 and replace the original object, because this is the object that we're wanting to create. So it's difficult to see exactly what it's going to look like in World. This sharp edges is quite ugly, so it might be a good idea to right click it and shade smooth, and to show it off even more, a metallic material makes it even more enhances the effect. So let's add a material, make it a light yellow color, turn up the metallic to full and turn the roughness down almost all the way. So now we've got a kind of gold looking wireframe grid. Of course, the shade smoothing is not perfect. It is still sharp edges, as you can see when you get close in. You can still see those sharp edges, but for a small object or from further away, the smooth will work. You can, of course, add bevels to the edges and make that effect better, but then you're adding even more geometry in. As this stands at the moment, it's using 2112 triangles to create this whole panel. So there you go. Hopefully that will help you to understand how to make these mesh grids quickly and easily. Of course, if you want more holes, then when you subdivide it, you add more cuts to get more squares, or if you want bigger holes and less squares, just reduce the number of cuts as you need. So hopefully that helped you. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you again in another video. Bye bye now.